everybody, welcome to EMC. This is a different type of episode. As you can see, my other half for these videos is not here today. He unfortunately had a prior engagement, but we thought we would put something out for you guys just anyways, just so that there was something this week. Now, I know that I said that I was going to try and get out 4 videos this week, but a family emergency happened. That's all I'm saying right now. I'll fill in more on it later as the news gets better. Right now we're almost out of the woods, but not quite yet. Anyways, there's been a lot happening. Where to start? Okay, for one, Kingsman, Secret Service, they just released a trailer yesterday, and we'll put a link down in the description. Now I've taken a look at it. Now I was at work, so the volume was low, so I didn't really get a full, the optimal viewing of it. But so far, from what I've seen visually, it looks just as good as the first one. I was quite a fan of the first one. Let's just say that. I was pleasantly surprised. I thought Matthew Vaughn did a great job directing that film. And this flick coming up looks just as good. And you got Channing Tatum now, Halle Berry, and the amazing Jeff Bridges. Now, I am a huge fan of that guy. True Grit, Fabulous Baker Boys, Tron. The list is just endless. Crazy Heart, obviously, he won an Oscar for that one, which was another great film. But I don't want to get too off topic. It's a lot harder to get back when there's nobody beside me. So we got that. We got Kingsman and Secret Service. Then you had the release of Batman number 21 as well as the Flash 21. Now, as from a comic book standpoint, you have this pretty much crossover with Batman, and as you can see from the cover of this comic book, you have a crossover with kind of the Watchman, him holding the comedian's button. And it is definitely a read. I would definitely check it out if you can. I don't want to spoil anything for you, because he does stumble across and meet someone that would just make you go, dude. So definitely check those out. Also, we have So you got Kingsman Service. You have the Watchmen, Batman, Flash kind of crossover, and then next week you got Guardians of the Galaxy 2 coming out. Now, for a promotion, Doritos is actually doing something with Guardians of the Galaxy, and that is, I don't know if you've seen this yet, but they've got a Doritos bag that has built in like a tape deck almost for you to not only eat chips but listen to the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 soundtrack. Now, you can go to Amazon, I believe, to order these. I think they get released on the 28th, so hopefully this will be up by the time they were released. It looks pretty cool. If you don't buy it for the chips, obviously you're just going to buy it just for the sake of having this cool technology. This isn't the first time either that Doritos has done something like this for just for a publicity stunt. Actually, it was kind of cool. They made, I think for the Super Bowl is what it was. They made a bowl out of their bags with NFC connectivity, where if you've had a drink and you didn't want to drive, you could tap it and get an Uber sent to where you were. Kind of cool technology. And now you can listen to music while eating chips. I think it's Doritos Inferno is the one that they're going with. So you got that too. So it's kind of some cool news this week, and a cool trailer. Anyways, I'm not gonna go. Actually, you know what? Speaking of the listening to the soundtrack, they released the soundtrack song list of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and I gotta say it's pretty impressive. Now, I am a music guy. I love music. I think that it can really have a movie step up with the right soundtrack, like the Dukes of Hazzard movie that they did. Not the best movie, but you listen to the soundtrack. I thought it was a great soundtrack. Some could say the same for Iron Man 2, which was just all. It was pretty much an AC/DC greatest hits album. How can you go wrong with that? That's a great album, right? Anything with AC/DC in my mind is just be all end all. And what I was thinking was, what do you guys think is a great soundtrack for a movie? Like, what's the best soundtrack you've heard for a movie? Whether you can keep it as a superhero theme, or you can go a different route if you want. Like the first Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, obviously soundtrack was incredible too. And the second one is when you got like ELO, you got you got Glenn Campbell, you got Cheap Trick, obviously they're great, and who else? You got Fleetwood Mac. You got a bunch of great songs. Sweet Fox on the Run, like that's the main one they've been playing for the trailers. Just awesome. And I was just curious. I'm just gonna leave it with that. Is that's our question for this video? Is what's your favorite soundtrack for either a superhero movie or just a regular movie? We would love to know. Put it in the comments section, and if you have a link of like the soundtrack that you want to put in the comments section too, for people to go and listen to it so that you can prove your point, definitely do that too. Yeah, you know what? This is definitely going to be a quick video though, because I like having Drew here, right? Like obviously he's not here, and this is going to be the only video this week. Hopefully we can go back to normal next week, and I can give you the full details of what's going on. As you can see, my head is definitely somewhere else right now, and I am. There's really is a specific reason for it, but might as well not dive into it until all the details are done and the emergency is no longer an emergency and just a memory and something that we can look back at and go, that was lucky. But anyways, I digress. Comments below. Please let us know what you like as a soundtrack, and what was your favorite thing that happened this week? Was it the comic books being released, Batman 21? Was it the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack being released, or was it seeing the new Cars 3 trailer? I'm kidding. Nobody wants to see that. The new Kingsman movie trailer. Which one of those did you get excited for the most? Please let us know in the comments section. Next week we'll be back to our regular programming, 3 videos a week. It'll be definitely better. We got a special guest coming in, a good friend of ours, talking about an overrated character in our mind, an overrated superhero. So it'll definitely be a fun video to do, and Drew and I are definitely looking forward to it. Anyways, I'm gonna get running here. Hope you all have a fantastic week so far. Hopefully it's good as well, and a great weekend. This is Trent from EMC signing off. Until the next video.